5 will go exactly. Hi students, welcome to today's class. In last class we have completed 12 bits in NCERT exam plus in haloalkanes and haloarenes. Now next bit is 13th bit in NCERT exam plus. Chlorobenzene is formed by reaction of chlorine with benzene in the presence of AlCl3. Which of the following species attacks the benzene ring in this reaction? So they given one reaction. What is that? Chlorobenzene is formed by reaction of chlorine with benzene. That means we have to take benzene. It is a benzene. It is react with chlorine in the presence of AlCl3. Then we get here chlorobenzene by the removal of HCl, because here hydrogen is there, this hydrogen, this Cl removed as HCl, then one more chlorine is attacked on this carbon, thus we get this chlorobenzene. Then which species are attacked on the benzene ring? Here they ask this one. Here when AlCl3 catalyst is react with chlorine, then we get AlCl4 because aluminum has vacant orbital now here. Thus this Cl can dissociate as Cl plus and Cl minus. So Cl minus means two electrons are there, it can attack on this aluminum, thus we get AlCl4 minus. Then what is the remaining one? Here Cl plus is there. Then that Cl plus positively charged species are called as electrophiles. So it is the electrophile. This electrophile is attacked on this benzene Cl plus. So already here hydrogen is there. If this pair of electrons shifted on this one, then this carbon gets a negative charge. Then this positive charge can attack on this negatively charged carbon. Already hydrogen is there on this carbon, here Cl plus can attack, and here this carbon lost the electrons, thus this gets a positive charge. Thus we get carbocation. It can be stabilized by resonance structures. That is next one. But they asked which species are attacked on this benzene nucleus. Which one is attacked? Here Cl plus. It is the electrophilic substitution reaction. Cl plus electrophile is attacked on benzene nucleus. Thus what is the correct option? First Cl minus. Is it correct? No. Second one Cl plus. Hence it is the correct answer. Okay. Next bit. Ethylidene chloride is an ethylidene chloride. What is the formula for ethylidene chloride? CH3CClClH. That means CH3CHCl2 is the ethylidene chloride. Then here two halogen atoms are present on only one carbon atom, then it is called as a gem dihalide. Vicinal dihalides means two halogen atoms are should present on adjacent carbon atoms, then it is called as vicinal dihalides. But two halogen atoms are present on same carbon atom, then that is called as a gem dihalide. Thus this ethylidene chloride is an example for gem dihalide. Okay. Next bit. What is A in the following reaction? Here they given one equation. What is that? C6H5 CH2 single bond, CH double bond, CH2. That is the given molecule. C6H5 CH2 CH double bond CH2 plus HCl. then they form product A. Then what is A? So it is the unsymmetrical alkane, no, because the double bonded carbon atom has here two hydrogens, but this carbon has one hydrogen and remain this benzyl group, no. Thus both the double bonded carbon atoms have different atoms on them. Thus it is called as unsymmetrical alkane. When unsymmetrical alkane is react with hydrohalic acid like HCl or HBr or HI, then negative part of the reagent is attacked on the carbon atom with less number of hydrogens. That rule is called as Markovnikov's rule. What is that rule? Markovnikov's rule. That is the statement, no. Thus in this reagent it is dissociate as H plus and Cl minus. Then this negative part is added to double bonded carbon atom with less number of hydrogens. Here it is the double bonded carbon atom. It is also double bonded carbon atom, but this carbon atom has one hydrogen, but this has two hydrogens. Which one is less? One only. Thus Cl minus is attacked on this carbon. Then automatically this hydrogen is attacked on this carbon. Then we get here which compound? C6H5, CH2, CH. On this one Cl will attack. Next single bond CH2 plus He, then total CH3. It is the compound. It is the compound A. Okay, that means the second carbon atom here has a chlorine. In options which has chlorine on second carbon atom here, thus third option is the correct one. Okay, it is the product A. It is according to Markovnikov's rule. What is the statement? When unsymmetrical alkane react with hydrohalic acid like reagents, negative part of the reagent is attacked on double bonded carbon atom with less number of hydrogens. Okay, thus Cl minus is attacked on this carbon, hydrogen is attacked on this carbon. Thus we get here 2-chloro, okay, propyl, here benzene. Next bit, a primary alkyl halide would prefer to undergo. Primary alkyl halide would prefer to undergo which type of reactions? Is it a SN1 or SN2? Very good, SN2. Because in SN2 reactions, what is the reactivity order? First methyl halides, next primary alkyl halides, next secondary alkyl halides, next tertiary alkyl halides. Here for SN1, reverse order, tertiary, secondary alkyl halides, primary methyl halides. Thus they asked here primary alkyl halide. Almost primary alkyl halides undergo SN2, tertiary alkyl halides undergo SN1. Thus they undergo which type of reaction? SN2 reaction mechanism. Okay. Next bit. Which of the following alkyl halides will undergo SN1 reaction most readily? Then only we have discussed now. SN1 means which type of alkyl halides undergo reaction readily? Tertiary. So we have to check which one is a tertiary. And one more point here, what is the reactivity order? Here given fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So if you take first option, it is the tertiary alkyl halide. CH3, CH3F is the first option. What is the second option? CH3, here Cl, and the next option is CH3Br, and fourth option is CH3I. All are tertiary alkyl halides only. Okay, all are undergo So SN1 reaction only, but here halide is different: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Now we have to check which can form carbocation easily. Among these all, which can form tertiary carbocation easily? If you take first option, here what is the halide? Fluorine. That means it has a small size. Here carbon is there, it is a fluorine, it has a small size, no? Then if you take this carbon and this fluorine, due to small size, strong attraction forces are present between these two. Okay. If you take iodide, okay, then it is the carbon, it has a nucleus at the center, then it forms a bond with iodine, it has a large size, no? Then distance is more between these two nuclei of both atoms, but in this case distance is very less, strong attraction forces are present, okay, each are attracting each other, but here distance is more, attraction forces are weak, then this bond will break easily, okay. Thus when this bond breaks easily, this iodine removed as I minus, then this carbon gets positive charge, that means we get tertiary carbocation easily. Why? What is the key point? This iodine has a large size, hence attraction forces are weak between iodine and carbon, then this bond will break easily, but here due to small size of fluorine, strong attraction forces are present, thus we can't break this bond easily. Thus which one form carbocation easily? This only, okay, that is a tertiary butyl iodide. Hence this alkali halide undergo SN1 reaction most readily. Hence what is the correct option? Tertiary butyl iodide is the correct answer. Okay. Next bit, which is the correct IUPAC name for? Here they asked IUPAC name, you know very well. Do this one. It can be written as CH3 CH, here C to H by nothing but CH to CH3, CH2 Br. Then what is the first rule? You have to choose longest carbon chain as a parent chain. Which one is longest one? If you consider a straight chain, 1, 2, 3 carbons are there. But if you consider like this chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there. Thus here choose longest carbon chain as a parent chain, thus it is the longest carbon parent chain. Then remaining side chains are considered as a substituent and give the numbering. Here first carbon, it is the second carbon. Thus here two substituents are there on first carbon and on second carbon, okay. Then if more than one substituents are present, should follow alphabetical order. So Br means it is bromo, CH3 means it is the methyl. In alphabets, which one will come first? B or M? B only. Thus this name should write first. Where is present? On first carbon, hence 1. What is that? Bromo. Next on second carbon atom, what is there? Methyl group, 2 methyl. Next total how many carbons are there? 4, means bute. Between carbon atoms all are single bonds only, ene, and hydrocarbon E. Thus what is the name? 1 bromo 2 methyl butane. Where is that one? 1 bromo 2 ethyl given wrong. 1 bromo 2 ethyl given wrong. Next 1 bromo 2 methyl butane. It is the correct IUPAC name. Okay. Next bit. What should be the correct IUPAC name for diethyl bromomethane? What is that given? Diethyl bromomethane. They given here methane means how many carbons are there? Only one carbon. On this carbon, how many ethyl groups are present? 2 are there. Ethyl group means C2H5 can be written as CH2 CH3. Another one CH2 CH3. Then another one bromine atom is also present, Br. And then here hydrogen, because valence of carbon is 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1 is a hydrogen. Then they asked IUPAC name of this one. Okay, do it, you know very well. Give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On third carbon, what is there? Br is there, bromo. How many carbons are there? 5, pent. Single bonds are there, En. It is the hydrocarbon. Secondary suffix E. Just 3 bromo pentane. Okay. Then what is the correct option here? 1 bromo, 1 diethyl. It is wrong. 3 bromo pentane. 3 bromo pentane. On third carbon, Br is there. Hence, what is the correct option? Second one, yes. 3 bromo pentane is the correct one. Okay. Next one here. The reaction of toluene with chlorine in the presence of iron and in the absence of light. They given in the absence of light. Then take given reagents, that is one is toluene, another one is chlorine. Toluene means methyl benzene. Methyl benzene is nothing but toluene. It is react with chlorine in the presence of iron and in the absence of light, means in dark. Then here substitution takes place at earth and para positions. If it is involved, then here H, here Cl, removed as a HCl. Then we get chlorotoluene. If hydrogen at para position is involved, then we get parachlorotoluene. Is a para product, it is the other product. Okay. But if they given in the presence of light, if they given in the presence of light, like UV light, then substitution takes place at side chain. That means we will get CH2Cl. Remember it. Okay. In the presence of light, side chain substitution takes place. But in the absence of light, here earth and parachlorotoluenes are formed. Yes, which options are they given? First one, benzyl chloride. Is it correct? No, wrong. It is in the presence of light only. But they given in the absence of light, so it is wrong. Next one, they given only other product. Along this one, para product also formed. Here given a para product. Fourth option is a mixture of 2 and 3. So we get a mixture of earth and para products are formed. Hence, which option is correct one? Yes, fourth option is the correct one. Okay. Next bit. Chloromethane on treatment with excess of ammonia yields mainly. Here, chloromethane. Chloromethane means what is the formula? CH3Cl. React with ammonia NH3, then they form which one? Here Cl, one hydrogen removed as a HCl, then we get CH3 NH2 methylamine. Okay, methylamine or methylamine, both are same one, methylamine or methylamine. We have excess amount of this ammonia, but what is the use? There is no Cl atoms are present on this carbon. There is no chlorines or halogens. Okay, if other halogens are there, then again we will remove HCl and this NH2 will attack on this carbon. But here there is no halide atoms, thus we get finally this product only. What is that? CH3NH2 means methanamine. Okay, thus which option is methanamine? See, N diethyl methanamine, is it correct? No. N-methyl methanamine, is it correct? No. This is also wrong. Methanamine. So it is a product formed in this equation. This only now CH3NH2. And fourth option is given a mixture of containing all these equal proportions. Is it correct? No. Thus what is the correct option? Third option is the correct one. Okay. Next bit. Molecules whose mirror image is non-superimposable over them are known as chiral. Which of the following molecules is chiral in nature? Here, chiral molecule. In objective purpose, simply you can check which carbon atom is bonded with 4 different carbon atoms or 4 different groups or atoms. Okay, that is chiral. Means here if you take one carbon, it should be added with different groups or atoms, then it is called as a chiral carbon or asymmetric one. Then what is the first option? 2-bromobutane. So 2-bromobutane means CH3, CH2, here CHBr, CH3. This only not 2-bromobutane. Then here if you take this carbon atom, one side is CH3 is there, one side CH2 CH3, it is nothing but C2H5 group, different groups. Here hydrogen different, bromine different, hence this is the chiral carbon. Okay, and if you take a second option, 1-bromobutane, CH3 CH2 CH2, here Br, CH2, this only no 1-bromobutane. Is it a chiral carbon? No, because on this carbon 2 hydrogens are there, on this carbon 2 are there, on this carbon 2 hydrogens, same hydrogens are there, hence there is no chiral carbon in this molecule. If you take third option, 2-bromopropane. 2-bromopropane means CH3 C Br H CH3. This only no CH3 CH3 both are same no, hence it is not a chiral carbon. And if you take fourth one, 2-bromopropane 2-ol means, so propane they given 3 carbons, on second carbon atom Br is there, OH is there. These are different, but what about these CH3 groups? These two are same, hence it is not a chiral one. It is also not a chiral one. But in the first option, this carbon has 4 different groups and atoms, CH3, ethyl, Br, H. Hence this molecule has one chiral center, hence it is the chiral molecule. Hence what is the correct option? First one is the correct option. Okay. Next one. So they given reaction of C6H5CH2Br with aqueous sodium hydroxide follows. C2H5Br, take that one, C6H5 CH2Br with aqueous sodium hydroxide. Then what happened here? Product is CH2OH by the removal of NaBr. Here this NaBr will remove, OH minus ion can attack on this CH2 because Na plus and OH minus like this dissociated, and this one CH2 plus Br minus dissociated as here Br minus, and this Br minus and Na plus combined together removed as NaBr, and OH minus is attacked on CH2 plus. Okay, it takes place in two steps. First one, this benzyl bromide is dissociated as benzyl carbocation and bromine Br minus. Okay, then when it forms a carbocation, then it forms resonance structures. It's stabilized by resonance structures. Immediately these pi electrons are shifted between this carbon and this carbon. Then we get resonance structure. Here double bond CH2. This carbon lost electrons, thus it gets a positive charge. Here bond is there. Then here similarly it is also forms another resonance structure. Double bond CH2. Here bond is there. Here plus is there, bond. Again by migrating pi electrons it forms another resonance structure. Double bond CH2, bond. This carbon lost the electrons, hence it gets a positive charge. Again if these pi electrons are shifted like this, then we get benzyl carbocation plus. Okay, after that here on attacking with OH minus ions from NaOH, this NaOH is dissociated as Na plus and OH minus ions. These OH minus ions are attacked on this carbocation. CH2OH, thus we get benzyl alcohol. Okay, thus it takes place how many steps? In two steps. One is formation of carbocation, and what is the second step? Here it is the second step. On carbocation hydroxyl group is attacked, and finally we get final product. Thus which one is formed here? Carbocation. It is the which type of reaction? SN1 reaction. Okay. Thus why it follows SN1 reaction? Because here when this carbocation formed, it is stabilized by resonance structures. Hence this molecule try to form this carbocation and gets stability. Thus it follows SN1 reaction mechanism. Okay. Thus which option is correct one? SN1. Next bit. Here, which of the carbon atoms present in the molecule give below are asymmetric? Just now we have discussed asymmetric carbon atom means that carbon atom is bonded with 4 different atoms or groups. Then we have to check here double bond is there. We can't just is it asymmetric or symmetrical. Then if you take this carbon, then how many groups are there? Here COOH one group, this side OH, and here hydrogen, and it is completely one group. This is one group, and this side OH, this side hydrogen is there. Thus 4 are different groups now. Hence this carbon is asymmetric, that is B carbon is asymmetric one. Then take another carbon, that is this carbon. Then this is one group and it is another group. Then this side OH is there, this side hydrogen is there. So 4 are different now. Hence this carbon C is also asymmetric carbon atom. Then this also double bond is there, we can't just use this. Here which carbon atoms are asymmetric carbon atoms? There two carbons are there, carbon B and carbon C. Thus B and C are asymmetric carbon atoms. Thus which option is correct one? This one, second option is the correct one. Okay, then next bit, which of the following compounds will give racemic mixture on nucleophilic substitution reaction by OH minus ions? Racemic mixture, they given which one? Racemic mixture means it contains a 50%